Class 8 Science, we will start Chapter 10, Reaching the Age of Adolescence. And in this video, we will discuss about what is adolescence and changes at puberty. First come to adolescence, the period of life when the body undergoes changes leading to reproductive maturity is called adolescence. In Hindi, Kishoravastha. Adolescence begins around the age of 11 and lasts up to 18 or 19 years of age. Since this period covers the teens, 13 to 18 or 19 years of age, adolescents are also called teenagers, that is Kishore. The human body undergoes several changes during adolescence. These changes mark the onset of puberty, means Yauvan. The most important change which marks puberty is that boys and girls become capable of reproduction. In the previous chapter, we have discussed about the reproduction in animals, especially in human beings. Now at this age, the boys and girls are capable for reproduction. Puberty ends when an adolescent reaches reproductive maturity. It means all the reproductive parts or reproductive organs are developed at this age. Okay, end of this age. Changes at puberty. Increase in height. The most conspicuous means easily seen or noticed change during puberty is the sudden increase in height. I think you can see this change in your body yourself. Okay, there is a sudden change in the height, sudden increase in the height. At this time, the long bones, that is the bones of arms and the legs elongate. Elongate means lamba hona, and make a person tall. The rate of growth in height varies in different individuals. All parts of the body do not grow at the same rate. Sometimes the arms and legs or hands and feet of adolescents look oversized and out of proportion with the body. But soon the other parts catch up and result in proportionate body. Clear? Now, this is a chart showing average rate of growth in height of boys and girls with age. You can see age in years given, and this is percentage of full height for boys and girls. If you see this chart carefully, then you can find that initially girls grow faster than boys, but by about 18 years of age, both reach their maximum height. See, if any boy or girl at the age of 8 years, the height of boy is 72% of its full height, while height of girl is 77% of its full height. Okay, that is girls grow faster. Okay, at any age you can say, like if you are studying in 8th class, 8 means around 13 to 14 years. Okay, you can see that is 13 to 14. At the 14 year of age, the boys gain its 92% of full height, while girls 98% of its full height. But as both reaches up to age of 18 year, becomes 100%. Okay, that is maximum height. And we can also find out the what will be the full height at the age of 18. Okay, with the help of this chart by using this formula. Calculation for full height in centimeter. We use present height in centimeter. You can measure yourself. Then divide by percent of full height at this age as given in the chart. This part we will see from this, that is This value we will see from this chart multiplied by 100. For example, a boy is 9 years old and 120 centimeter tall. At the end of the growth period, he is likely to be, see, present height is 120 centimeter, divide by percent of full height at this age. Now at the age of 9 years. Okay, this is a boy. That's why this is 75%. Divide by 75 multiplied by 100. That is 160 centimeter tall. That is at the end of growth. Simply we can say at the end of 18 year, its full height will be 160 centimeters. Okay, in this way you can also calculate your full height. What will be at the age of 18 years. Height of an individual is more or less similar to that of some family members. This is because height depends on the genes inherited from parents. In the cell structure we have discussed this one. It is, however, very important to eat the right kind of food during these growing years. This helps the bones, muscles, and other parts of the body get adequate nourishment for growth. That's why proper diet is necessary in this age. Now you can see this is dad, this is mom, and this is son. You can say that is height of son is similar to the mom. Okay, it may be similar to the dad depending on person to person. It depends on the genes. Okay. Now change in body shape. In boys, shoulders become broader and chest become wider. In girls, the region below the waist becomes wider. In boys, the muscles of the body grow more prominently, and it means pramukta se, than in girls. It means in case of boys, muscles grow faster. Okay. Thus, changes occurring in adolescents, boys and girls are different. From this diagram, you can see in boys, see these shoulders are broader, chest is wider. Okay. And in girls, if you see, that is the region below the waist. Waist means kamar. Kamar ke niche wala bhag. You can say this part, it becomes wider during this age. Okay. Voice change. At puberty, the voice box or the larynx begins to grow. Boys develop larger voice boxes. The growing voice box in boys can be seen as a protruding means bahar ki or nikalna, part of the throat called Adam's apple. You can see in this diagram, this is the throat. Okay, and this protruding part. Okay, this one, this is Adam's apple. Okay, when you see mirror, you can also see yourself. This is Adam's apple in boys especially. Okay, in girls the larynx is hardly visible from the outside because of its small size. Generally, girls have a high pitched voice, whereas boys have a deep voice. Deep voice means भारी आवाज. Boys की आवाज भारी होगी और girls की आवाज high pitched means तीखी होगी. Is it clear? Now, increased activity of sweat and sebaceous glands. Okay, sebaceous glands. During puberty, the secretion of sweat means pasina, sweat glands and sebaceous glands. Sebaceous gland means oil glands, which secrete an oil or waxy matter increases. Okay, during this age, that is 11 to 18 or 19 years, these glands, that is sweat glands and sebaceous glands, their secretion is increases. ओके इसी वजह से आपको इस उम्र में पसीना ज्यादा होता है और चेहरे के ऊपर आपको ऑयल नजर आने लगता है. ओके, एंड मेनी यंग पीपल गेट एक्ने, मुहासे. and pimples on the face. Pimples means dane or funsi. At this time, because of the increased activity of these glands in the skin. That's why your parents suggest you to wash your face time to time, 2-3 times in a day. Okay, this is pimples and acne. In general, acne and pimples are considered same, but at biological level, or we can say it medicinal level, there is some difference between these pimples and acne. Okay. Development of sex organs. In the chapter reproduction in animals, we have discussed the male reproductive parts and female reproductive parts. I think you have remembered. Okay. At puberty, male sex organs like the testes and penis develop completely. The testes also begin to produce sperms. In girls, the ovaries enlarge and eggs begin to mature. Also, ovaries start releasing mature eggs. Okay, these are the development of sex organs. Reaching mental, intellectual, and emotional maturity. Adolescence is also a period of change in person's way of thinking. Okay, adolescents are more independent than before and are also self-conscious. Now, what is the meaning of this self-conscious? अपने विषय में दूसरे के विचारों को लेकर अति चिंतित. दूसरे मेरे बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, ये चिंता होने लगती है. दिस इज कॉल्ड सेल्फ कॉन्शियस. Intellectual development, that is बौद्धिक विकास, power to thinking, okay, thinking power takes place and they tend to spend considerable time thinking. In fact, it is often the time in one's life when the brain has the greatest capacity for learning. Sometimes, however, an adolescent may feel insecure while trying to adjust to the changes in the body and mind. Actually, during this age, some changes are taking place which we have already discussed in the physical change as well as change in some mind. That's why that person, that adolescent, that teenager may feel some insecure. Why these changes are taking place in my body? Okay, now I think you have understood all these are the part of your growth. Okay. But as adolescent learners, you should know that there is no reason to feel insecure. These changes are a natural part of growing up. Is it clear? Thank you. Subscribe my channel to get the new videos from this chapter.